Hey guys, Kev here, and I am going to do a disassembly and first impressions of the Tuya NV2. So, gonna get into that. Let me see if I can get the lighting a little better here. I seem to always struggle with getting lighting like up in this position. I don't know what the deal is with that. Can I do this? Does that help? Yeah, it helps a little bit actually. And this light, we'll get there eventually, guys, but you can see it well enough, I hope, right? So this is the Tuya NV2. I actually have two of these, and then I have a Tuya NV3. These two are on loan from Dave Warren over at Tuya USA. Great dude. Recently just started talking to him, and he sent those out for loan, and I decided I wanted to buy one, but I wanted the one with black hardware, so I bought that from him. I think I paid $175. He gave me a little bit of a discount. Yeah, so that's how I got these. These two are pretty much identical in terms of like action and such. You know, very good. I didn't realize it looks like the titanium on this one is a little bit darker than it is on this one. I didn't realize that. It'd be kind of cool to have this one with that hard. I don't know. Or the other way around. And then there's the Tuya NV3, which is a liner lock. Now, I'm not going to take either of these apart because I don't own them, and that's not really cool. It's a liner lock, but it looks to be very similar in construction, you can see. Two screws down here and the pivot. So, but I will say, I guess before I put it away, really have enjoyed the NV3 as well. They're all really good. I just think I prefer titanium over carbon fiber, and I actually prefer the action just a slight bit on the frame locks versus the liner lock. Now, this one is still very smooth. You can see right there. It's really good. And the detent, I will say, seems a little stronger on this liner lock in a good way. I say that detent is perfectly tuned. This one also is perfect. And then this frame lock is a little lighter than the other two. But you can see there, it still flies out and locks up. So they're all good. I just like this one the best out of the three. But functionally and everything, they're going to be very similar, except carbon fiber and liner lock versus frame lock. So when I talk about ergos, which are absolute money on this thing, yeah, you can basically consider that for both of them, or all three of these, right? I love this compound grind. I mean, so sexy. Look at that hollow right here, very thin. You know, that flat up at the front there. I cut some labels out with this today, and it was interesting. Like, it was the strangest thing. It feels smooth on the edge. Like, when I was cutting the label, it felt like I was gliding through it and not cutting at all. Like the blade was just sitting on top of the paper and sliding. But then, once I cut the whole label out, it just popped right out. Like, it was cutting the whole time. It just is so silky with the cut. I've never felt that before, and I don't know what that is. Like, I know that sounds silly. This is perfectly centered, by the way. Dead nuts, as someone would say. So, yeah, I really love these knives. And I want to get into this one. So, let's do the damn thing. Sorry, that sounded just like, what's his name? But what are you going to do? Oh, okay, that just popped right out. Perfect. I have not messed with these at all. There looks to be a little bit of Loctite in there. So before I do anything else, I'm just going to give it a little spritzer. Now, if you saw anything shoot out, I think I did, which is good. Oh, and the pivot started coming out. Fantastic. I'm hoping this is as simple as I think it's going to be. It seems to have that Riot type, Best Tech type build where it's just like real simple, real easy to take apart. This one was actually here and that one's there. They're the same though. And because I wanted to do this quick. So, boom. Look at that. That was super duper easy. I love it. All right, there's the inside. So not very dirty, you can see. Let's clean that real quick. Could this be a quick one, guys? Oh no. I just posted my Solaris disassembly today, which I filmed like a week ago. And I talked to David about it after Blade Banter. He's the designer guy behind the company. And before I posted, I talked to him. And I was like, hey, man, like, not to get approval, but to say, like, hey, you know, I kind of was screaming at your knife, and I want you to see it beforehand. If there's anything crazy that really bothers you, you know, I'd consider editing it. Not to, I don't know how to explain what I'm saying, but not to, like, just say it's good or whatever, but to maybe make it a little nicer, because I was literally screaming and cursing at that thing. And he was super nice about it. He's like, yeah, people are going to have that experience with the knife, and that's a genuine experience. So it's good that it's out there. I think I just cut the shit out of myself. The fuck? Look at that. So what happens when you don't pay attention? You're just taking a... Well, guys, the show must go on. Do I have any Finch boxes up here? Yes, I do. Hang on a second. Need a Band-Aid, Finch. I'm betting the one on top is missing a Band-Aid already. Go for the second one in there. Yeah, that sucker's bleeding. Come on. Are you fucking kidding me, Kev? I already thought of that. Took the second one last time. Come on, Finch. Don't let me down. Shout out to Finch, guys. This is why you gotta shop Finch. I'm not editing this out. You fucking kidding me? You guys need to see this jackassery so you don't do it yourself. Pay attention, you dope. Well, if I ever... Well, I'm never gonna sell this Finch, so it doesn't matter, but it wouldn't come with a Band-Aid, I guess. Alright. Jesus, Kev. How Not to Do Things by Lefty EDC. Okay. So real quick, let's get the... Did I seriously put the Band-Aid too low? I am going to pick it up by the blade just like I cut myself. And spray some EDCI on there. This is M390, which is cool, obviously, but, you know, just to be safe, I will put this shit on anything other than Van-X. I have not put it on any of my quiet carries that have come through lately, because that seems ridiculous. But I will put it on M390. And real quick, I'll show you the markings on the blade. So you have, Jesus, DW2 for David Warren and NV2, I guess. Then you have M390 right there. And then you have the Tuya logo. Pretty cool. Oh, and, oh yeah, it's DW2. Okay. Clean it up. Did I say something about this being fast? Yeah, guys, this looks really, really like a Riot / Best Tech build. So they're competing up there with those guys. Somebody tried telling me that Tuya has a connection to Best Tech, so I don't know if that's true or not, but I mean, if it is, whatever. Best Tech makes good shit. Alright, you know what I'm gonna do. Got them bearings right there. Got them there bearings. I just got some new... Got some new Gillians. Gillian. Sorry, that was weird. Where's my goddamn bag of bearings? I have a whole sack I'm like Santa Claus with bearings. Let's get a sack of them. All right. I'll stop. Like, I'll try not to sound like an idiot for a second. I apologize for myself, I guess. All right, still got 2 sets in there. No, 3 sets in there. What? I had 4 sets. Did I steal these out of a knife that I had? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, sweet. Still got 3 sets. I'm just going to assume they're going to work. Like a jackass. But they are good brass caged ceramic bearings, which is a solid choice. All right, so the pivot was on this side, right? No. Pivot was on this side. I know that because I see that notch right here. You see that notch at the bottom? This pivot has a notch on it. So obviously you want that to go into this scale, not, you know, I hope that makes sense. This scale just has a circle hole. There's no notch. So any pivot will fit through there. But then at the end, it needs to line up with that notch. Hope that makes some fucking sense. KP Schnizzies. For the life of... Really? Okay. Maybe it was the other one. For the life of me, I could not get one of the KPLs open. I do think, as much as I love KPL, guys, and quick shout out to KPL, use my code LEFTY10, LEFTY10 at checkout, and you'll get 10% off for your KPL order. I do think they need to rethink these containers a little bit. I like them. They're the best ones I've had that, like, you know, you get it out yourself. You don't have to fill something else up. But they tend to leak a little and, like, really pour out. And, like, this one just freaking oozes. As soon as I open it, it'll just keep running. Like, and I can't do anything about it. It'll just keep running and running. Like, maybe at some point it'll run out, but, like, that's not cool. So, I don't know. I just think they could maybe come up with something there. I'm glad he put enough in here that it's like trying to ooze out the top, right? Why did I put this away? I didn't need to do that. All right, here we go. Get on with the show, Kev. Stop fucking talking, you jackhole. All right. Get the blade that cut me already and be careful with it, you jackass. Put a little schnizzwizz right. Oh, Jesus, see, this is what I'm talking about. It's just like... Definitely see like a hair. This is from the Band-Aid, of course. Why is there a Band-Aid? Well, some idiot was disassembling a knife and he fucking cut himself. What kind of a dope would do that? Well, have you ever heard of this guy? He's on YouTube. His name's Lefty EDC. Yeah, he has a stupid fucking name. He doesn't even review a lot of left-handed knives. And he fucking cuts himself when he's doing jackassery. That's my new saying, by the way. Jackassery. And no, guys, I'm not drunk. I'm just in a goofy-ass mood. Hey, I was just watching Knives Fast live stream tonight. This is Monday the 17th right now. Hope you guys check that out. He's just a great dude. He's become a friend at this point. I really, really love Casey. He's just such a nice guy. Yeah. So, but he was talking about beating the shit out of the Ebb-Attack I sent him, which is absolute treachery, but I gave my permission. He asked for it, and I'm not going to be a dick about it. Even though I want to say, Casey, I actually ponied up the $25 to get you a real one on Amazon instead of the M-Tech, because I know you're bougie like me, and you wouldn't accept the fake M-Tech version that everybody else is okay with. Yes, I just projected that on you without any cause. And now you want to destroy it. Yep, just talking to Casey right now. No worries, guys. All right, let's see what's going on here. All right, so things are happening. Things are happening. I think, even though it has that D-shaped pivot, I think to be safe, I'm going to Loctite it, aka Permatex it anyway. Which, by the way, a quick long-term like update on this shit, it's good. I put it in a few knives, and it works like a damn charm, and it's so easy to get the knife back apart after, which is awesome, right? Because that's one of the downfalls of Loctite. All right, let's take this out. Careful, because it's black hardware. Trying to get a little bit out. Jesus, get in the goddamn thing. See, this is when I go crazy. I just scratched the pivot, of course. Of course I did. It's me. Okay. Put it away. Get in there, you fuck. Alright, centering. Oh, I got a little blood on me here. Let me clean that off. Alright. So centering looks good. Let's see how she flips. Flips good. We have no blade play. Oof. Did you see that? Now, of course, I put those Gillians in there. They might, they take a little bit to take their effect. And I did tighten the pivot down. So I want it to be pretty tight so that it wears in at that tightness and not like all loosey-goosey. Like I bet if I did this. Centering still looks good. Let's see. I don't really feel any play. Yeah, like I just think I'm not getting enough benefit out of that turn. I'd have to go to like here. Start feeling the slightest bit of play. And then we start getting the, like really shaky drops. But I don't need that really. I'm guessing this is going to break in really nice with those bearings. And you can see how it drops when I push the lock bar over. And then it's very smooth. It's already getting better and better every time I flip it. So, yeah, I am absolutely good with the way this is. Centering, dead on, absolute balls nuts. Right there. Look at that. Is there more room in the pivot? I don't want to tighten it too much. Yeah, there's a little bit more in there. I like a knife that allows me to tighten it and doesn't start getting all like tight as fuck. You know, some knives you tighten it and then like you can't even open the fucking thing. Like that's just it's just telling you it's bad tolerances right there. Yeah, I mean this almost got better as I just tighten it down more, which is amazing to me. Yeah, look at that. Dead balls nuts. Perfect. I am absolutely happy with this, guys. So this here is the Tuya NV2. And oh fuck. Jesus, guys. I'm an absolute train wreck tonight. I just flicked that into my pinky. Like I didn't cut myself, but I just smacked myself with the spine. I swear that's the first beer, and I haven't even taken more than 2 sips. Fuck me. All right. Tuya NV2 out. It like bruised my bone, I think. Really? I'm sorry, guys. Holy shit. I'm out of control. So, yeah. I love the looks of this. I love the micro milling they did on parts of the scales. Like, they didn't go crazy and do it everywhere. I love the black hardware on this version. Pinky fucking hurts right now. Goddamn. I love the compound grind. I love the satin finish. I love the hollow on here. I'm just really loving a lot about it. I love you can drop it to your nail like that and then shake it down, but you can also go a little lower and have the flipper completely miss you and then have the blade come down on your nail. So you have options, right? Like you can close it multiple ways, which I think is cool. Yeah, it's flipper only, but it's a fun one. So like it's fine. There are some that I really have enjoyed lately, like the Holt Haptic, which is out on loan. I just did my review on this gorgeous beast, the SOC, Something Obscene Company J-Cape. Speaks to me a lot. What else? Just Flipper, the Aloni Knives Goat version 2. Love this thing. I have 2 of them, actually. Technically, the Malibu, I actually just got a titanium one. It's sitting over there waiting to be unboxed, so better hurry this up. But yeah, guys, Tuya MB2, really cool knife. I'll be doing the full review, but I am going to send out these other 2 to other reviewers who want to check them out. Dave was really kind enough to allow me to send it to whoever I want, and he said anybody of those reviewers who wants to purchase one, they will get a discount like I did, so that's really cool of him as well. It's not a huge discount, but he's just, you're reviewing the product, so a little discount seems fair. But yeah, so really like it, guys. Tuya MB2. I'll do the follow-up review on this one. I think I'm going to call it good on the Tuya MB3. Very similar, so it's basically just if you prefer a liner lock and carbon fiber, go with this. If you prefer a frame lock and titanium and or, go with the NB2. So that's it, guys. That was a real quick disassembly where I cut myself, fucked my pinky up, and actually got a knife together pretty quick with Gillian bearings in it. So I love you guys so much. I hope you have a fantastic day, and I will catch you later.